Word started spreading over the weekend that Ben Asgrin is in the hospital. Wrestling community, we need to pray and rally around Asgrin, who's in critical condition and battling a severe staph infection. Chael Sonnen added, Ben is alive, prayers are wanted, the family is choosing privacy at this time. Ben's wife, Amy Asgrin, explains, you may have heard that my husband Ben is going through something. He developed severe pneumonia, which came on very suddenly. He's currently in the hospital, unable to respond to anything at this time. We welcome all prayers for healing and peace. We're trying to keep life as normal as possible for our children, currently doing our best to support them thoughtfully, so please refrain from discussing it with them for now. Piotr No Mercy Yan had no mercy for Sugar Sean O'Malley after his loss to Morab Philly. This is what happens when you're handed things you didn't earn. Back in line, buddy, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Piotr Yan may take on Umar Nurmagomedov next, 2 and 3 in the division, but nothing has been set yet, and Morab will likely take on Corey Sandhagen next. Sandhagen and Morab have a lot of mutual respect for one another, and Morab thinks that Sandhagen is the guy who should get the next title shot, so that's a good situation for Sandhagen. He doesn't have to campaign hard to get the title shot.
Thank you. I really like your jokes.
Okay, good. We're gonna have a good one. Oh yeah.
Like, I'll just say, he's getting funny, and they keep doing it, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have a social media battle.
Yeah, I'll just, he's the most deserving guy in the division. What do you think?
Of course.
Yeah, you're right. We never played each other, and you respect, I respect you, and then,
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna just take a little vacation, okay?
Okay, cool, me too. I'm gonna go on a run though. Right now. Start running right now.
I prove money, you can run.
Okay.
Okay, like me, 2-3 weeks, I'm not gonna,
You're lying.
Let me tell you. No.
Morab will be the favorite against Sandhagen, as he'll be a favorite against everybody in the bantamweight division. For Sandhagen to win, he's probably going to have to put him to sleep with something like a crazy flying knee like he landed on Frank Yeager when Frank Yeager shot in on him and he landed that jumping knee to knock him out cold. Aside from that, winning rounds is tough against Morab. He's going to have to land a couple damaging strikes in 3 out of the 5 rounds, and maybe he could steal some rounds. On one of the scorecards, Eric Goulon's scorecard, Morab won the first round, but O'Malley was able to win the second round on that scorecard. Morab won round 1 on every card. Round 2 was closer, but 2 of the 3 judges gave it to Morab. Round 3 was not close. Morab kept getting takedowns. He was getting them easier and draining O'Malley's energy, and eventually he got the choke win. Next bantamweight title fight on the women's side will be Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. Opening odds currently lists Harrison as the favorite at -180, reflecting confidence after her recent title win and current form. Conversely, Amanda Nunes, the underdog, at +155. She's had a 2-year absence from the sport. She's at 38, so these are Bet Online's opening odds. Competitive, but Harrison, the slight favorite. This will be the first time that Amanda Nunes has been an underdog since she fought Chris Cyborg in 2018. She was an underdog in that fight. She won that fight. The times when she is an underdog, she usually does win. When she fought Valentina Shevchenko, she was a dog. She won that fight. Same thing against Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate.
Amanda, big fan.
Thank you.
I know you're married to a woman. Would you consider dating a guy? And what kind of guy would you be interested in?
You're a good look guy. You're a good look guy. Let me see, yeah. I might want to date you.
I'm available.
All right. See you outside.
Wang Tong picked up the decision win over Ariane De Silva over the weekend, and even though her opponent missed weight by 7 pounds, surprisingly, Wang Tong was very understanding and empathetic, and it didn't bother her that her opponent missed weight by 7 pounds, so that was quite surprising.
I've been a professional athlete for so many years. I know there must be a reason that she can't keep cutting, so I understand her.
而且我觉得他操这个7磅不足以能够阻止我打败他的脚步。
And I think, give her 7 pounds, I can still beat her.
And she was right. She won a unanimous decision, 30-27 across the board, won every single round, chewed up De Silva's legs with calf kicks. She improves to 8-1 and remains the prospect at 125. Andreas Gustafsson improves to 10-2 record after delivering a dominating, suffocating performance over Chaos Williams. From the opening bell, constantly had a relentless pace, walking Williams down with constant forward pressure, smothering him in the clinch, mixed up heavy shots, dirty boxing, dragging the fight into his world, gritty, high volume, and exhausting. He's 34, but his cardio stood out, maintained a brutal pace for all 3 rounds. Statement victory in his UFC debut, showcased toughness, physicality, ability to break opponents mentally and physically. With that kind of style, he immediately becomes a problem for many welterweights, and he expects to bring the UFC to Sweden as a result.
This fight was for Sweden. I'm gonna take the UFC back to Sweden. I promise you.
If they want to give him a push at some point and go back to the Sweden, they could have a fight night card there. The petition to strip Jon Jones of the UFC undisputed heavyweight title was approaching around 200,000 people signing that. Jon Jones makes fun of that by saying 200,000 out of 8 billion in the world, so he plays that down and mocks it.
Did you see the petition online from the fans?
Yeah.
What did you just make of that?
Every human on earth was DMing it to me, and yeah, I saw it.
I mean, I know you say you always listen to the fans and give the fans what they want. I'm just curious what you make of that.
How many fans are there worldwide now? Like, what's the number? It's like 400 million or something like that. Yeah, 130,000 people want to see him stripped.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not enough.
I'm not saying that. It's kind of fucking silly.
Right, because Jon's been tweeting a lot about the fact that he's told you his plans, he's ready to vacate the belt, and all the rest of it.
He said he's ready to vacate the belt?
He said he doesn't care if you strip him, he would vacate it.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, I've been busy. I haven't been keeping up with the gossip. He comes back. He's either back today or came back yesterday or whenever he's in Thailand. So he's home. We'll be home tonight. And Tuesday, we'll figure this out.
If he doesn't fight, because he also called out Francis Ngannou. He said he'd rather fight Francis, which I assume...
Who did?
Jon.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that interested in that then. But if he doesn't fight Tom Aspinall and he does walk away, do you think he's ducked him? Would you?
Tom Aspinall's the guy. He's the guy. I don't know. Yeah, well, let's see how this plays. Listen, if the guy wants to retire and doesn't want to fight, nothing you do. I didn't want Habib to retire. I thought DC should have stayed in longer. So it's none of my business. I'll do what I can to make the fight if we can. If he's talking that crazy shit, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and last one on this. I remember a time when GSP announced he was walking away after the Johnny Hendricks fight, and you said he owes it to the belt and the company to at least defend it against the guy that rightfully should fight for it. Do you think that's kind of the same here with Jon?
Yeah, but Jon's been Jon since he walked in the door here. And yeah, I was younger then. Yeah, real shit doesn't go the way you would like it to go all the time.
But I wonder, is there anything that PFL or Francis could do to make that a realistic option for you guys, or are you fully focused on Aspinall?
Yeah, it's Aspinall's fight. I mean, we've been talking to this kid forever about it, and it's his fight. Listen, you can't make people fight. If Jon doesn't want to fight, you can't make him fight. We can try to make him fight. We can throw things at him that inspire him to want to fight, but we'll figure it out.
Kind of crazy how much interest Jon showed in the Francis Ngannou fight. Like, there was some tweets going back and forth. What would happen if he came to you and says, like, I'll fight, but I won't fight Aspinall, I would fight Ngannou? Would you even be interested in that or no?
I don't have Ngannou under contract, and Aspinall's the guy.
Right. If you were put in the position, would you maybe try to get Ngannou back under contract or no?
Probably not.
In your gut, do you think that fight will ultimately end up happening?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it since the beginning, and Jon Jones agreed to do the fight. So Jon Jones was offered the deal and accepted the deal. You've heard me for the last however long. I said, I guarantee this fight's going to happen. This fight's going to happen. Fight's going to happen. You guys told me the crazy shit that was going on Instagram and all these other places. But yes, I've been saying Jon is going to fight Tom.
So there's some rumors out there that you guys had offered him his fuck you money and he turned it down.
Unless you hear it come from here or we put out a press release, don't believe any of this bullshit. It's like the Turkey stuff, you know what I mean? And everybody's saying, I know Turkey said some stuff, but unless we come out and say something, it's all bullshit. I just don't get sucked into that stuff anymore. I don't even care. I don't even listen to it. And most of the time, the shit that I hear that happens, I hear from you guys when I come to things like this. Otherwise, I don't care and I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. But yes, Jon agreed to fight.